Video games have come a long way, and I'm about to show you how they've transformed from simple pixels to immersive worlds. Tracing the evolution of video games is a fascinating journey that takes us back in time, exploring the highs and lows of this beloved industry, from the humble beginning to the modern masterpieces. Understanding the history of video games is crucial in appreciating the entertainment we enjoy today. By examining the past, we can gain valuable insights into the complexities of video game development, the innovations that shape the industry, and the cultural phenomena that continues to captivate audiences worldwide. And as we embark on this adventure, you might be wondering why we need to look back at the history of video games. After all, aren't they just a form of modern entertainment? Well, the truth is, video games have been around for decades, and their impact on culture and technology is far more significant than what meets the eye. And by exploring the past, we can gain a deeper appreciation of the games we love today and recognize the genius of the innovators who paved the way. Tracing the evolution of video games allows us to connect the dots between different areas, genres, and technology. And it's a story that weaves together art, science, and innovation, highlighting the triumphs and setbacks that have shaped the industry into what it is today. Video games have been around a lot longer than you might think. In fact, the first computer game, Computer Space, was created way back in 1971 by Nolan Bushnell and Ted Dabney, who later on founded Atari. This pioneering game marked the beginning of a new era in entertainment, one that would captivate audiences for decades to come. And it was released in November 1971. If we fast forward to the 1970s and the 1980s, when arcade games stormed the scene and introduced games like Pac-Man and Donkey Kong. These early games may seem simplistic compared to today's graphics, but they paved the way for the industry's growth. The golden age of arcade games was marked by intense competition, with companies like Atari, Capcom, and Sega all vying for dominance. The introduction of home consoles in the 1970s and 1980s revolutionized the gaming industry. This was the time that brought the arcade experience directly into people's living rooms. The Magnavox Odyssey, released in 1972, was the first commercial home console, while the Atari 2600 launched in 1977, and it brought games like Space Invaders and Asteroids into the mainstream. From the 1980s to the 1990s, we saw the rise of iconic console brands like Nintendo, Sega, and Sony, each pushing boundaries of innovation and introducing new characters, genres, and gameplay mechanics. This was also the era of the pioneering PC games, who modded and hacked their way to create new games and communities. The dawn of the 21st century marked a significant shift in the gaming industry. Online gaming became a reality, and with the introduction of massively multiplayer online role-playing games like World of Warcraft and Ultima Online, this new frontier opened up possibilities for social interaction, community building, and shared experiences that continue to shape the gaming landscape today. Another significant milestone in the gaming history is the rise of mobile gaming. The introduction of the iPhone in 2007 and the subsequent proliferation of smartphones enabled gaming on the go, democratizing access to games and creating new opportunities for indie developers. One pivotal moment in gaming history that I'd like to highlight is the launch of the Nintendo Entertainment System in 1985. This console not only revitalized the home console market, but it also introduced the world to beloved characters like Mario and Zelda. The NES was a game changer, pun intended, as it brought gaming into the mainstream and set the stage for the industry's future growth. Then we move on to the emergence of virtual reality technology, which was around in the 2010s. This marked a new frontier in immersive gaming experiences. VR headsets like Oculus Rift and Vive enabled gamers to step into virtual worlds. As we look back on the journey of video games, it's amazing to see how each era has actually contributed to the current landscape of gaming. From humble beginnings to modern masterpieces, the evolution of video games is a testament to human innovation, creativity, and perseverance. Games like Doom, Sonic, and Mario are the games that started things off. They created genres that existed then that have been built upon over time to make games what they are today. Without those games, we wouldn't be in a position that we are now to witness games that are as in-depth and detailed as they are right now. But what is your favourite game in memory? What's your favourite console of all time? Share it with us in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out my next video on gaming technology.